What's up, what's up? Ashmar Wedge. I'm on a real serious mission today. I'm here at Grady Memorial Hospital, Atlanta, Georgia. It's a real important place, a landmark in Atlanta, Georgia. And they actually kicked me out today, man, because of the COVID-19. I'm here with my wife. She and therefore something could be serious. It could be just a simple procedure, but it could be serious. And they actually kicked me out. She told me not to leave, and they said leave. But I know they're doing it for the safety of myself anyway, because of the COVID-19. But I went around this whole building trying to find a place to sit inside. And because they told me you're just going around the other side. So I just end up on the steps. Look like Gotham City out here. But forgot I was in the South for a minute. But anyway, I thought I'd do a video, man, because I'm always thinking about fighting. Hey, I wanted to do a video on Canelo, man. But I really want to sit down and kind of write this one down, because sometimes you need a lot more detail. And even though I know boxing very well, I still need to hit certain points to keep my audience intrigued. But I will say the main thing that makes me want to do this about Canelo is that everybody's, a lot of people still. Nobody's focused on him right now, because, basically I'm gonna get to the point, man. The man is the greatest fighter right now. You know what I'm saying? He's doing miraculous things that's beyond just winning. This guy's super brave. He's doing what everybody else is saying they want to do, and that's fight anybody. He's like almost seems like he's desperate to do what he got to do to make his mark. He's fighting in multiple weight classes. He's fighting name brand people. He's fighting, whoever. And you could tell where he got it from. He got it from his boss, De La Hoya. Because De La Hoya, no matter how negative people be about him, he has one thing about De La Hoya is that he was going to fight whatever it takes to fulfill his job. And De La Hoya fought them all. He had no business in there with Bernard Hopkins, but he fought him. And he made history out of that fight. Bernard made history out of that fight. He ain't had no business fighting a whole lot of people. Even Trinidad, Felix Trinidad, but at the same time, then, Pernell Whitaker, he fought them all, Oscar, and he always came to scrap, and he could punch. Can't sleep on Oscar. And he was trained by a legendary trainer. So he came to do what he's doing to make his money and do what he had to do to make his legacy. De La Hoya is passing that on to Canelo. And Canelo, just as bold. He coming out fighting Triple G. Come on, man. Ain't Canelo like 5'7" or something? He came out here, he just fought Floyd Mayweather. He fighting whoever. You can't say he ain't fighting nobody with no name. How many of them out here fought Floyd? Now you got these new kids coming out. You got all these new kids coming out, and, Haney, all that crew right there. They coming out, and they not even fighting each other. Forget about fighting a legend. They're not even fighting each other. And they definitely not going out of their weight class. They staying in their weight class. My man, what's his name? Crawford fighting a bunch of midgets. All his legendary fights were midgets and with no names. No legendary name anyway. Same thing with Earl Spence. Spence, at least You know, he's a big guy. You know, and he's fighting big-boned people too. So I'm not going to jump on him too bad. And he fought a few names. You know, and I'm not taking nothing away from Spence or Crawford or Haney or any of them guys. They all have great potential to be legends. But they're not putting their money where their mouth is. Or their promoters not, because they're not fighting the people. They're not even fighting themselves. You know? And, you know, on one hand, you say you got to build a career, be slow, take your time. You know, you don't want to step out where you don't, and ruin your chances. All right, but when do we say Canelo ain't the truth? When do we say he the truth? Because he's stepping out of his comfort zone. And early in his career with Floyd Mayweather, who was already a legend. And then he's stepping out with Triple G. Come on, man. You can't tell me Canelo ain't. He's underrated. Y'all hating on Canelo. So I just want to shout out to all y'all jokers who talking about boxing and who love boxing and who putting it out there. That was on my mind. Of course, I could talk in more detail or whatever, but I ain't write it down, and I don't have no questions coming at me. So subscribe, push like, get back at me. I care more about, I don't care if you push like or dislike, thumb up, thumb down. I don't care what. If you subscribe, it's something because you want to do. You know what I mean? I do want you to watch it, at least. Give me the opportunity to hear me out, because I want to hear what you got to say. I don't care nothing about subscribing and likes and all that crap. If it happened, it happened, but I want you to get involved. What's up, big bro? I want you to get involved with the conversation so that we can work it out, talk about it while we here, man. This life ain't forever, man. Let's enjoy it. You know, do what we like. Do it together. Togetherness is what I'm at. You know, not likes and rewards. I want togetherness. Peace out. Much love. That's my word.